Greetings traders, it's Tuesday, July 15th. And yesterday I showed you how to do a code 2 trade for 15 ticks. And today I'm going to show you the same thing. I'm going to show you how easy it is. If this is a perfect trade for those of you who just wanted to take one trade per day, nothing else. Just one trade per day. And get really super good at it. And just go for, this thing is moving so well, I am definitely going to go for 20. I figured, I'll just go for 15. It makes the math really high. But when it's moving this good, definitely go for 20. There may come a time very soon, if it keeps moving like this, where this trade will be worth 50 pennies every day like it was for a long time. And before that, 100 pennies, 100 ticks every day. But that hasn't been for quite a while, though. But it was 50 for a long time. So even 20 may be way too shallow real soon here. You may want to start going for 30 and then 40. And even possibly more. So I'm going to show you how to nail this trade. It's really not that hard. It does take a little practice though. As you can see, it's moving, right? I got a 20 penny stop on this. I got a 20 penny exit on it. I'm going to take it and nail it. Hit 20 pennies. I could probably, this is turning in to be a good trade here. I could probably get quite a bit more than this. But let me just show you 20. 20 ticks. Very high mathematical trade coming up. Very high. Starting to look like it's going to give a buy entry. I was thinking it's going to be a short, not a buy. Let's see what it's going to do here. Here we go. Okay. It is a short entry. That's what I thought. That's what I thought it was going to be. But it looked for a moment there like it was going to turn into a buy. I was like, what? You want me to buy? I don't think so. But if it would have said to buy, I would have bought, Always follow it. Whatever it says to do. Whatever it says to do, I do. So I'm going to let you watch this one for a few minutes. Let you see how it pans out. Oh, it's making a nice move back up. This is the tricky little time right here. Wait a second here. Let me read this again just to make sure. That's a possibility, but I doubt it. It's going to snap back down again and then go down. Yeah. Oh man, if this thing snaps down and goes down, it should go down hard too. Interesting the way it's acting though. Okay, it is just broken. Now I have to think about this for a second. And if it goes long here, I'm going to have to reverse position. Hang on. Okay, I need to reevaluate this entry. The reason why is because the code was just broken. I was using a code 1 into a code 2. Usually that works, but the code 2 just broke through the code 1. So now we have a whole new scenario here. Whole new possibility now. Let me check it. Okay, so technically it could still be that. The only way it's going to get broken is if it breaks down right there. Otherwise, it could be a long entry there. So technically, if it makes it down to 99.90, it's going to be a confirmed short, very high mathematical chance. But if it breaks above 100.08, it's a long entry. I'll have to reverse position. It's a moving. All I need to do is hit 99.90, and it's the chances of it being a short are very high. Let me reevaluate it here. Let's see. As we go along here, the mathematical chances of it being a short are increasing here by the second. If it keeps going down right here, it's very strong it's going to be a short, but I have not mathematically confirmed it yet. It could still be a long right now. That code 1 entry I used did not work. Doesn't matter. All I need to do is get this thing going the right way. I can hit 30 pennies on this probably. Even maybe more, 40. This thing's really moving. I don't know what it's going to do, but it's going to do something. It's really moving right now. I think it's going to probably go up, to be honest with you. I think that was probably an entry right down there to go long. I'm getting ready to reverse position here. Yeah, I think it's going to go up. Getting ready to reverse position. Yeah. Let me take a look at it again. Yeah. Right now it's on the fence. It could go either way, but there's a very strong chance it's going to break higher. I think this thing's going to maybe take off and go up. But I can mathematically figure this out right now. Hang on. Okay. Technically speaking, if we were to judge it right now, it would be between there and there. Okay. Still not over with yet, though. Still not over with. That's okay. Yeah. If it goes down right here, it's going to be looking good. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. Just needs to go a little bit further, and I got it confirmed. A little bit further. Needs to break below 90. Break below 90 right there. Okay, now I've got it mathematically confirmed by about 90%. Okay, that it's going to be a down. Okay, mathematically the code is saying it's going to be a down now. All right, but it's not 100% yet because I can't confirm it just yet. But I will be able to shortly. But right now I'm sitting pretty. Mathematical chances of hitting my exit right now are very high. 90%. By the way, it's been confirmed. It was a down. So anyway, it confirmed it, and that one was a little tricky up there because it caught me on the code 1. Code 1 didn't work. That I explained that in my course and everything, and in my charting area and stuff, that happens. You can use the code 1 for the code 2 on that one, but it doesn't always work. When it works, you nail it. When it doesn't work, you get caught in a limbo like I just did. But I caught it going the right way. But if it had gone the other way and went up, I was ready to go with it. I would have taken a loss, but I would have made the exit. It's just being able to know through the code which way it will ultimately go when the code gets it right. A very high degree of the time, enough to make successful trades. I went for 20 and I got 20. You see what I'm saying by a successful trade? A successful trade is planning your trade and then trading your plan. You don't get out early because you think maybe it was going to maybe go back up or go against you. You plan your trade and you trade your plan. Successful trade. Just like I did yesterday for 15 ticks, I do today for 20 ticks. I plan it, I go for it, I get it. And I probably could get a lot more off of this trade. I probably could get about maybe 40 off of this one, or at least 30 instead of just 20. Could get 30 and even go for 40 on this one. But 20 is a high mathematical one to go for. And if you're just doing this every day, you get to get your math down really well, and you just increase your contracts. One trade a day. That's all you need. You'd be surprised how much one trade a day can help you too, because it helps to discipline you. In other words, one day you don't have a bad day and you go off a cliff and you just lose a whole bunch of money. Every day you just take one trade. And then if you lose, you have time to think about it and time to recuperate from the emotional loss and everything. Come back the next day, try your hardest into another trade without the emotion of just having lost. This helps discipline you. If you lose this one trade, you also don't get another one till the next day. So it helps to discipline you to take the best trade you possibly can. So you become disciplined, you become patient to wait for the trade, and you'd be surprised how well that works. Over time, if you judge it over time, you'd see that you're doing great. Not only that, but as you get better and better and better as you go along. One trade a day can really work. Really super good. If you want to do the best one trade per day, I would say this one's it right here. This is a code 2 trade. I have a code 2 video course. Teaches about how to do this. And this would be the best trade. This used to be my bread and butter trade. But you can see it's going down quite a bit. I could have got even better than where I got out at. Like I said, I could have got 30, even go for 40 on this one. Not bad, huh? I mean, where did I take it? I took it somewhere up here. Somewhere up here in this area. And then look what it's done. It's a nice trade. It's a beautiful trade. You just have to know how to play it, that's all. As you can see, though, the oil market's heating back up. This is great. This is fantastic. I mean, this thing might really heat up big. If it does, oh man. Oh man. I've been dreaming about this ever since it ran to 147. I've been dreaming that one day it's gonna really heat up again. Because do you have any idea what it used to do? Oh man, it used to move $5 to $10 every day, even more. I mean, it would move $5 up, $5 back down, $5 back down over that, and $5 back up again, and then $5 back up again. I mean, that's how much it would move up and down. I mean, it was just, oh man, it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. If it ever gets like that again, I'll open up a big trading room just for the fun of it, because it's just it is the best ride I've ever been on in a trading world, and that's I really hope it does get like that again, and it might. It just might. It just might do it. Even if it only got half that much, I'd be happy as can be. Tremendous amount of money you can make at this. I mean, just with one contract, you make $5,000 in a day. Just with one contract, very easily. $5,000 one day, one contract. Ever had so much fun in your life? So it just may heat up like that, and if it does, I'll be all over it. And the code, oh, you can't even imagine. Oh, see, because the thing is the thing will move so much, so hard into the codes. It just makes it obvious what the code is. Whereas now it's so tight, it's become a little tricky here and there because it's a bit tight. Actually, it's not. It's really not that tight anymore. The code is getting easier, much easier to read now. But it's even easier when it's so active like that, because it becomes terribly obvious. And it's easy to see, and then it's easy to play. The only problem is that if it really starts moving like that, you have to raise your stops, because the ticks alone will be huge. Yeah. The ticks alone. These ticks will be huge. And you have to increase your stops. So, but your exits also increase way up. I used to play, you can play with like, let's say 30 tick exits and go for like, 30 tick stops and go for $2 exits. No problem. How does that sound? That's the way you play it. And in fact, you be in that $2 exit and see the thing just taking off and say, okay, pull that $2 exit, let's go for 5. This baby's rolling. And it does it. And it just goes. And you're just like, oh man. Like, for instance, on a gap play or something like that. Oh man. And you make it. And you hit it. And you're just like, this could not be any easier. Best trading thing I ever seen back then. It's still great, don't get me wrong, but nothing compared to what it was. But if it ever goes back to that, which it just might, it's starting to heat up right now. It's looking good. I mean, it's nothing compared to what it was, but it's starting to look pretty darn good. Here we are, this late in the day. Look at this thing moving. So, anyway. That's how you make a quick 20 ticks using code 2. I showed 15 ticks yesterday, code 2. 20 ticks today, code 2. Not too hard, huh? It's not too hard at all. It works, it works, it works. It works fantastic. There's no other trading system like it, For those of you who saw, just take a look at what it looks like. You can see what happened, and you can also see that that's code 1 today. That's code 1. Go look. That's code 1, and it was working fantastic. A lot of times that entry will work. This particular one, and look at what it did too prior to that. That's the reason why I thought it would go there, because look at the huge move it made. And then it went into a code 1 right there, and I figured that would be the top. It didn't end up being that. It's a possibility that it could have been like yesterday and used that as a go signal and went up really big. But it had already gone up big. That's why I was like, what? Buy? Oh. But it could have happened. I mean, I've seen it happen before, and it does happen. And when it does, it would have shot way up, gone up like 100 pennies. Because if you look at the daily chart, you'll see we're at the bottom of a daily chart, and it's got a line going up off the daily, right? Which could mean that it's a bottom if it had given a buy entry off of code 2 right there. So that would have been a big play. That's why I was going to reverse if it had done it. But it didn't. It just was playing up there a little game and then came back and then came down. So that's what I was expecting. That's what happened. So this stuff isn't rocket science, Then you could look at the code and see there's just, you could have taken entry after entry after entry. Just look at the day. I mean, it's just, entry after entry after entry. Look at it. It's incredible. It's just absolutely incredible. What I may do is I may start a charting service again to really teach the code at the chart level, and so that you can become an expert at it. I mean, that's all you got to do. Become an expert at the code. You got it made. And it's really not even hard. I'm demonstrating that every day. It's really not even hard. Anyway, I'm going to get going for today. It's late, 11:42, and I got a lot of things to go do. So, happy trading out there, traders, and just another little successful day using the code system, code 2 today. So, take care, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's the news day, right? Be all over it. Maybe this thing will really start moving. I'll be all over it. The code is just nailing so many trades. In some ways, if I'm not mistaken, in some ways the code has become easier. Yeah. It's like it's become easier in a sense. What I need to do is I need to do a whole new, brand new spanking video course for 2014 on oil, and just teach exactly what's going on right now. Because it's actually easier. That's what I'm going to do. So anyway, traders, take care. Have a good trading out there, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Happy trading.